All right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloyim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well in this truth. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that this lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shawab Omawan back at you with another lesson. And we're going to get into, got a couple different topics I want to get into, but I'm going to just stick to, topic at a time. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah. All right. And I want to get into, probably going to get into this Mark and these Yo Jabba Jabbas. All right. Going off a couple of posts that I got on the gram. And hey, man, we on the verge of all hell breaking loose for Jacob's trouble. There's too many things going on around the world. There's too many prophecies just happening right in front of our eyes. And, the devil's going to come down on us with great wrath. All right. So as a matter of fact, let me start it off with that. Let me share the screen real quick. Yeah, I'll do it off like that. All right, so let me go into right. This is Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. All right. And this devil's coming down on us with a lot of wrath because he knows that his time is up. The sand in that hourglass is literally there's like two little pieces of sand left in there. All right. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is putting the spirit on this damn devil to make these moves quickly. Okay. That's why everything around us is literally moving at a fast pace. All right. So, matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Where's it at? Give me 1 second. Yeah, I think I just passed it. God, Matthew 24:22. And except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right. So that's why everything around us at this moment is literally is speeding up. Everything feels. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom, brothers. Appreciate y'all tuning in. All right. So literally the time is speeding up everywhere, man, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is speeding everything up for the elect's sake. See, we want to get up out of here, man. We don't want to be out here no more. The longer we stay out here, the more we got to deal with Esau's bullshit. All right. And if it wasn't for the elect's sake, all right, being, time being shortened up, man, we'd be consumed out here, literally, because it's getting so wicked out there that it's just like, man, all you could do is sigh and cry about the things that are happening. All right. So right now, you got, let me go into this. All right. I want to bring out, let's bring out this one right here.
More healthcare settings and respond to hotspots. The president will outline 5 areas his team is focused on to get more Americans vaccinated. One, targeted community by community door-to-door outreach to get remaining Americans vaccinated by ensuring they have the information they need on how both safe and accessible the vaccine is. Two, a renewed emphasis on getting the vaccines to more primary care doctors and physicians, something that we've seen.
A special focus on 5 ways to make gains in getting those of you who are unvaccinated vaccinated. Because here's the deal. We are continuing to wind down the mass vaccination sites that did so much in the spring to rapidly vaccinate those eager to get their first shot and their second shot, for that matter, if they need a second. Now we need to go to community by community, neighborhood by neighborhood. And also,
it's crazy too, because we've been telling you this. I know I had brought an article a while back in November. You know, it was called Vax the Blacks. All right. And they were literally talking about at that time in November how they were going to have an agenda of going door to door, you know, and that's what they're doing right now, literally going door to door. OK, just because it ain't in your house, in your neighborhood right now, doesn't mean that eventually it's going to reach. It's going to definitely reach. See, right now, they're just going around neighborhood to neighborhood, seeing who they could just pretty much suck in without the force. But when it really comes down to the wire and they realize that people are not going to be doing it, that's when the force is going to come. That's when they're going to send the martial law troops at your ass, you know? Let me read these scriptures while I got them right here. 1 Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Israel, all right, of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be on of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai? All right, and it's going to begin at Israel first. All right, especially those that knew this truth, all that, man. If you knew about this truth, man, that's the worst, because you're going to be dealt with first, and then the rest of Israel out here. Okay, which this is all going into Jacob's trouble. All right, let me get that real quick. All right, this is Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, who's that he that's going to be saved out of it? The elect is going to be saved out of it. All right, but everybody else is going to go through great tribulation, man, great hell. And that day is going to be great. Okay, as a matter of fact, let me get... All right, Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life and some to shame and everlasting contempt. All right, so yeah, the ones that don't make it, all right, they're gonna wake up in the kingdom ashamed, and then everybody else that's, you know, written in the book are gonna wake up to everlasting life. All right, new bodies and everything. So that's why these devils is coming down on us with great wrath. All right, this is 2 Ezra 8:61. It says, and therefore is my judgment now at hand. Yeah, judgment is right at the door. Okay, let me just jump into this one right away. Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord Yahushai, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. And he has given it to be furbished that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. And that sword is being sharpened daily. All right. Literally daily. And is ready to be used, man. Which that sword is going to be used. You got Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is going to come with his wrath, all right, and destruction. But ultimately, that sword is going to be Esau, man. that's being sharpened up for you 2/3. All right, to come down on you with great wrath because you didn't want to hearken on to this word. All right, but see, the elect doesn't have to worry about that. The elect is gonna be where am I at? The elect, what does it tell you in Revelations 3 and 10? It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. See, all of us are going to be tried. All right, even the men in this truth. All right, but those that are in this truth have that protection. Okay. Proverbs 18 and 10 tells you what? The name of YAHAWAH'S is a strong tower. The righteous man runneth into it and is safe. So we have these names. We have this truth, but we're still going to be tried, all right, in the hour of temptation. But Lord willing, we are those men written in the book. We're gonna pass with flying colors, man, with great tribulation, but we're going to pass through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH'S. All right. Then it says, behold, I come quickly, hold fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. That's right. We're not going to let nobody take our crown from us, man, because we want that crown on the other side, That's salvation, man. All right. So as long as we keep these scriptures, all right, we keep these law, statutes, and commandments, keep our faith in YAHAWAH'S, we're not going to fail, man. All right. So let's go into
So we're focusing on those areas now. Since we have vaccines, we're going into the high priority neighborhoods. We're focusing on the companies. We're going into high priority neighborhoods.
Yeah, who's them high priority neighborhoods? The ghettos. All right, they're not going into these to these rich places. All right, I had posted up a video a couple days ago. All right, and they literally were in the hood out here by international store where all nothing but straight Issachar be going to. Ephraim goes there. Simeonites go out there. All right, our people. They were literally in front of the store with like 10 different people, straight hitting everybody with the yo jabba jabba. You know, for free, hitting them for free right there. And these people don't even speak English. They don't even know what's hitting them in their face right there. And, you know, I did a video on it because I pulled up and I was literally going to eat, which that was the spirit that led me there. I was going to eat some slices. And next thing you know, I see these people pass by my car. And I had a little altercation with them, you know, speaking into them and letting them know what was in it. And they was all bugged out, man.
Neighborhoods, literally knocking on doors to pull people down in the high priority neighborhoods. So we're really having a targeted approach. You know, we have a two-pronged.
Why you think that Biden was saying he want to get yo jabba jabba on the black communities, the Hispanic communities first? You know, because it's really meant for us. They're trying to knock us out. All right, that goes into Psalms 83. 3, right? They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And they've been doing that forever. All right. They've been doing that since way back, and they still doing it. All right. They're doing it more now than ever. They literally trying to get rid of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, which are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speak of, man. That's why it tells you in Romans 13:11, now is high time to awake out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. It's time for us to wake up. All right, it's right at your doorstep. The same way they come into your doorstep, door to door, all right, to hit you with this yo jabba jabba, all right, which right now, a lot of brothers is talking about how the yo jabba jabba has also the microchip in it, all right? And don't get it twisted. The yo jabba jabba is not the mark of the beast, all right, because it's the RFID chip that's the mark of the beast. But yeah, they're gonna be slick with their crafty shit, man. Esau's a cunning hunter, so he gonna do crazy shit like that, all right, and start mixing things up together, you know, so it basically becomes popular, and then they hit you with just no more of that yo jabba jabba, and then they got nothing but, you know, chips all over the place, which they're gonna present it to you as a cool thing, you know, as a new iPhone, new Android, you know, new PlayStation. They're gonna hit you with all types of different types of chips. You're gonna have different brands for it, everything, man. So they're gonna make it popular. That's why they're hitting you with so many yo jabba jabbas now, because people are getting tired of that shit. So it's all about that gradualism. The more they hit you with it, the more you think it's normal, to the point where people just don't want to deal with it no more. And they literally just gonna say, yeah, give me that. I'm done. I don't want to deal with this shit no more. Because that's gonna be the ultimate solution. All your problems are gonna be solved if you take this. If you take this chip right here, everything will be done. You understand? So that's what their agenda is.
So we're focusing on those areas now. Since we have vaccines, we're going into the high priority neighborhoods. We're focusing on the companies. We're going into high priority neighborhoods, literally knocking on doors to pull people down in the high priority neighborhoods. So we're really having a targeted approach. You know, we have a two-prong approach here. This is the plan. The plan is limit mobility to protect our ICUs. The plan to get needles into people's arms. We're going into places of worship. We're going into companies. We're going into neighborhoods, and we're focusing on those neighborhoods.
Amen. They ain't playing. And like it said right there, all right. It said what? I had posted up on the caption. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. That's why you're supposed to be ready right now, preparing yourself for what's to come, man. All right? Because when that time comes, and if you're not ready, you're not going to have a clue what's going on. All right? Let's go to, I got all these different things I want to bring up, but I'm going to bring them up in different, different videos.
We discussed how our administration is going to devote the remainder of the summer to a special focus.
See, look, the remainder of the summer, a special focus. That's why y'all don't understand it. That's why they allowed y'all to go back out there and have fun, take off your damn mask and all that shit. Because anybody that had their right mind, their right mindset, they already knew that shit was a setup from the gate. And we told you they were going to do that. We told you they was going to let you go back to normal just to bring up another agenda. Look what's going on right now. They got a new variant, a new thing is stronger than the last, worse than the other one, okay? And it's all part of the agenda. That's why they're allowing you to go out there and have it. You might as well just say this is your last summer, You might as well spend a little time with your family, because you're not going to see them in the winter time. If we make it through the winter time and none of this shit pop off, man, that's just crazy, all right? That means they got some special shit in store for us. But we can't see that. We can literally see the winter coming into some crazy ass times, which all these things are happening right now while it's the summer, in the middle of summer. All right. They're setting everything up for when that winter comes. Everybody gets sick in the winter, man. Nobody goes through the winter without, catching a little something here and there, So they're going to hit you with that right then and there. And they're going to use all that normal sickness that you catch during the winter and use it against you and tell you, oh, well, you got the new variant. You got the new, you got this new shit. You need to get the yo jabba jabba ASAP, because that's what the agenda was from the beginning. Before Biden came into presidency, he already told you this fool Donald Trump was setting it up for him anyway, and was telling you what was to come. They literally be telling you right in your face, but because you people are so busy and celebrating, having a good old time, and not listening to the news. Our people don't read none of that. Our people don't be into politics and shit like that. All right. While you guys were all having this fun, they were doing this shit right under your nose, man.
On 5 ways to make gains in getting those of you who are unvaccinated vaccinated.
And of course, they're going to blame the ones that didn't take it. That is the problem. That's how they're going to make it look. Like, all right, well, you guys that didn't take it are the problem. And the reason why, because the ones that are not taking it, a lot of those are part of the elect that are listening to the word of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua and not trying to get that shit. We're not dealing with none of that. So that's how they're separating everybody. They're separating the ones that are brainwashed to the ones that are woke. you know? So if you're not taking this because you woke, they want you the most out of all these people. See, the people that are already taking it, you're not a problem in this society. We already know, they already know that they control your mind and they could make you do whatever they want you to do. But the ones that are not getting it are the ones that are the problem. Those are the ones that are having a problem. They're having a problem going with the ways of society. Okay.
Here's the deal. We are continuing to wind down the mass vaccination sites that did so much in the spring to rapidly vaccinate those eager to get their first shot and their second shot, for that matter, if they needed a second. Now we need to go to community by community, neighborhood by neighborhood, and oftentimes door to door, literally knocking on doors to get help to the remaining people protected from the virus. Look, equity, equality, it remains at the heart of our responsibility of ensuring the communities that are the hardest hit by the virus have the information and the access to get vaccinated. So, as we shift from these centralized mass vaccination sites, we're doing thousands. In today's briefing,
exactly.
We discussed.
So, he is coming straight out the devil's mouth. All right, let's get it. Thessalonians 5 through 10. Salakia. Thessalonians 5 through 10. Ye are the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of the darkness. Yeah, we are the children of the light. All right, especially those that's in this truth. All right, we have the true light. All right, we the true Illuminati. Okay, we the true light bearers because we have all this knowledge, man. All right, so we don't walk in the wickedness. We don't walk in the darkness. Okay, therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Yeah, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be walking circumspect. All right, you're supposed to be walking wise and not as fools, redeeming the time because the days are evil. All right, and that's the times that we in. We in them evil times. All right, it says, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet and hope of salvation. That's what we're doing. We're girding ourselves up. We're girding ourselves up with our weapons right now, okay? Because the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Our weapons are spiritual, all right? So we're girding ourselves up, girding up our loins. Let's go to Ephesians. What is it? 6, it's like it's 6 and 10. Oh shit. Fuck, I'm retarded with computers. All right, this is Ephesians 6 and 10, and it says, yeah, 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord Yahawashi and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Yeah, we got to deal with all this sorcery, this witchcraft, these elites. All right, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, so they're the ones that rule everything, man. Okay, that's why they bringing upon you unrighteous decrees. All right, tells you woe unto them that let me get that real quick. In Isaiah, but I forgot where. Yeah, I'll get it from my phone real quick. Unrighteous decrees, KJV. Unrighteous decrees, KJV. This is Isaiah, 10 and 1. I should have knew that. All right. All right. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, man. And that's what they doing. unrighteous decrees, prescribing you some bullshit. Okay? Matter of fact, it's in Job. Where is it? Job. Positions of no value, KJV. 13:4. Right? But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. Yeah, they are forgers of lies. Okay, because that's what these devils do. They're straight liars. Okay, it tells you that in the scriptures that the wicked is estranged from the womb. Soon as they be born, they come out speaking lies. So everything they do is just straight lies, man. All right, and they are physicians of no value. They have no value whatsoever. All they doing is straight pharmakia, witchcraft, you know, because that's what that is. You know, mixing of potions and all that. It goes back into straight witchcraft. All right, let me get another precept real quick. All right, this is and this was going on to, this was being referred to our Israelite people, but hey, we already know this falls with Esau too. All right, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. You know, and that's what these devils do. They're gonna straight lie to you. All right, everything that they feed you is straight bullshit. You can never trust thine enemy. All right, Ecclesiastes 12:10. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Ecclesiasticus 12:10. All right. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. All right. Let's go down to 16. All right. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to act like he's about to help you, man. But, you know, like it tell you in the scripts, his words were smoother than butter. All right. But in his heart was war. And that's what's really going on in the back of this damn devil's head, man. Straight war. He's trying to just kill every single one of us off. All right. So he's going to act like he helps you. But that's why it tells you in the, that's why it tells you, damn, I just lost train of thought. Oh, yeah. Right? Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. That's not the one I wanted. It's a different one I wanted. That's the one I want. Isaiah 30:12. And it says, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression. Yeah, because it tells you in the script, woe unto them that go to Egypt for help. And that's what y'all doing. Y'all going to Egypt for help, man. Y'all trusting in this damn oppressor to basically give you the answers to everything. All right. So it says, and because ye despise the word and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. It says, therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And that's right. right, man, before you know it, straight destruction is coming to you swiftly. Because they're gonna try to hit you with that. They're gonna try to hit you with some peace, man. Hit you with some, man, make everything. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. 2 Thessalonians. 2 Thessalonians 5:3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And they're trying to give you, show you that there's safety, all right, that everything's about to be peaceful, you know, that everything is okay. Just trust in us and everything will be okay. But when peace and safety is mentioned, sudden destruction cometh upon our people, man. All right, so we got to be on point with the way things are about to fall upon us, man. All right, let me go back into, let me go back into, Slaki, I was in Ephesians. Yep. So this is how we're supposed to be girding up our loins with this gospel, man. Ephesians 6:13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that ye may be able to withstand in that evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Going back into, because Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to keep us away from all these fiery darts of the wicked. All right? And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Yeah, this truth, this book, man. All right? That you got to have this in your mind 24/7. All right? That's why brothers is out there being diligent with the work. Okay? And they do it. They trying to make their election and calling sure. Ain't none of us trying to go through none of that. All right? Through all that wickedness. Okay? So let me finish this up. This is Thessalonians 5:8. No, Salakia 9. For Yahweh has not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahushua Mashiach. All right, yeah. He has appointed the wrath to these 2/3, but to the elect, he's obtaining our salvation, man. He's setting us up for straight salvation. Who died for us, that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're about to be up there with Yahushua, all right, on them chariots. Okay, and then we're gonna come back and enjoy this earth the way we're supposed to. Let me go into another topic. Yeah, look at this shit. All right, on one end, this side, you know, these damn devils is all over the place, man. Bullshitting with it. Because on one end, they telling you the ones that are not jabbered up are the problem. But then you got them saying on another one, the ones that are getting jabbered up are dying from the new shit. So it wouldn't even matter. Pretty much you beat on both ends. So that's why you can't be listening to these damn devils, man. They come with they straight confusion. That's why this place is called Babylon the Great, because it goes back into Babel, all right, Babel, which Babel means confusion, and this place is all confusion. That's why knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times. If you have the knowledge and wisdom, you're not going to be confused over there with what's going on. All right. What else they got here? These are all different types. This is yeah, this is the last one right here. All right, look. Everything's being set up for what? For that mark. Okay? Literally right before your eyes. These are in stores. Okay? You're gonna have to talk. You're gonna have to scan something. All right? because that's what it's leading to. All roads lead to that microchip. All right, which we're gonna get that right now. Okay. All right, and it says right here. Okay, I'm gonna start at 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Yeah, and that's talking about the ways of society. Whoever doesn't follow the ways of this agenda, all right, doesn't comprehend with their asses, they're trying to put them to death, man. And it says, and he causeth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their foreheads. All right, and we already know that that word mark goes into the word charagma. Okay, the word charagma right here. All right, that a mark, charagma. Okay, what does it tell you it is? It's a stamp, an imprinted mark. All right, that's what they trying. That's how you're gonna become the ultimate slave, by being stamped, being marked to your oppressor, letting the oppressor know that he owns you, man. Okay, which that word goes into karax. Okay, which would be right here, karax, which is a pail or a stake. And that's what they're using. If you look at the shit that they're using, all right, the actual needle and all that shit, it's a pail. It's basically a pail and a stake, the way it looks. And there's some that look like a straight cross, man. So it's gonna be an actual physical mark, not a spiritual mark, not white women, all right? Not all these bullshit bugged out doctrines that these people coming out with. It's not the yo jabba jabba, all right? If they have it in the yo jabba jabba, they're gonna let you know that it's in there. And it's not just gonna be a normal ass, it's not gonna be a normal ass type of needle, man. That's just gonna be a needle where it can actually push that into your skin. So it's gonna be a cutting into your flesh. So that's a physical mark. And that's the RFID chip. I did a video, man. They took that off one of my main channels. They terminated my main channel. Biden has signed off an executive order about the chip, and he had came out with 4 ingredients. He didn't literally come out and say mark of the beast. He didn't say mark of the chip, anything like that. Salakia, brothers, I haven't even been going into Shalom, YAHAWAH'S, YAHAWAH'S, Barakatah to every single one of y'all. I haven't, I'm going to get y'all precepts in a couple. Give me a couple seconds, a couple minutes. Been in the spirit. I forgot I had going back and forth. All right. So he literally was given a speech on how they wanted to use this technology. And it was basically, he was calling it a computer, I believe it might have been a computer chip, he called it, but it was the ingredients that he was given in there, and he showed everybody in that right on national TV, bro. He literally pulled out a chip and said, "This is what it looked like." All right, but he wasn't showing that grain of rice chip that everybody knows about. All right, he was showing a boxed one, but regardless, see, they got them things come in different sizes. Like I said, they're gonna come to you in different types of brands. All right. Some might look like a piece of rice, but some might be a little square, all right? Whatever it is, once they put it in that right hand and in your forehead, that prophecy is being fulfilled, all right? So he was talking about the ingredients that was in it. And the ingredients that were, matter of fact, you know what? Let me see if I can bring it up. Slakia. Let me see if I can bring this up. Yeah, let me do it like, yeah, let me do it like that. Let me see if I could bring it up though. Oh yeah. Because he was talking about the 4 main ingredients in it was pharmaceutical, it was pharmaceutical, semiconductors, And what was the other two? Let me see if I find them in here. Because, radio waves, it was called something else, though. I think it was radio transmitters, because they were taking pieces from airplanes that were being used back in like World War II or some shit like that, you know, for the signals. All the ingredients in this chip were what was going to be in the chip for it to work with this 5G and everything, which is, it all makes sense why they're trying to get you to take that yo jabba jabba, because of the technology in the yo jabba jabba. All right. Going into, you know, the nano, all that shit. So barcoding is definitely going to be in it, because that's what the barcoding is. All right. Because when it tells you in going back over here, okay, when you go back, when it tells you this part, for the number of a man, and his number is 603 you know, that's literally talking about how that about this damn this barcode. Because if you look at everything that's in the society, the products all have a barcode, and there's 3 fat lines, and then the rest are little lines. Those 3 fat lines literally represent that 666. So when they give us that chip, that barcode is going to be in us, and that's what we're basically going to be, a product of this environment, man, a product of this society. So we're going to be scanned just like any other product when you go to the store and you get scanned, all that. All right. But let me see if I can find it. Let me go into this bullshit. See, I'm used to doing this on my phone. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. Let me see if I got it in my phone. I should have it right on my phone. And I could read. If I do, that'd be great. Let me get that right now. Bear with me. I know I got it in here, because I usually send articles to myself when they're important. So when I do my videos, I can just pull it right up. Oh, here it is. Beautiful. Yep. You know what? Let me. Oh yeah, see, I gotta put it in differently. Hold on. This is how I gotta put it in. Let me see. Yeah. Yep, this is how I got it. Yep, this is exactly how I got it on mine. All right. Let me see, where was it when it was breaking it down? The history. Bear with me. See, the ingredients that they were using was pharmaceutical, radio frequency, you know, from the antennas, and what was the other one? This is it right here. Semiconductors. And there's one more. I'm trying to remember where exactly it says it. Slovakia. Semiconductors. Where is it? Where is it? Damn, I wish I still had that video, actually. All right, see the radio receiver transmitter, which that was going into what they were talking about, how the planes, they were taking it from the planes. All right. That was one of the, there was 4 main ingredients. That was one of the ingredients, because they need the antenna to get, you know, that's how they're going to be able to connect you to everything. Okay. The semiconductors, I'm looking for that word. I know it's in here. Oh, look, I said that one of them was pharmaceuticals. See, here goes the pharmaceuticals, RFID tagged pharmaceuticals in there. Okay. That's another one of the ingredients that's in there. Okay. Then you have these damn semiconductors. Semi-passive. Damn. I'm sure it's because I'm just searching through it and not really reading it. I'm passing right by it, probably, you know. But for those that's on the comment board, if you want to get into it, just go to Wikipedia and literally punch that in and read that whole article. That article is amazing. The shit you're going to learn in there, you're going to be like, oh, shit. And it all makes sense of how it's going to connect with the 5G and, you know, because we're living in that that fourth industrial revolution, the Internet of Things. And all this has to do with the Internet of Things. All right. Damn. You know what? Let me try this actually. Let me try this. Let me put in semiconductors and see what it says. Oh shit. Wrong one. Semiconductor. See? This is part of all that technology. Are materials which have conductivity between conductors, generally metals. Metals, all right? What is that? All that nano shit that they putting in there, in that shit. That's why people are grabbing metals and putting it to their fucking arm, and that shit is sticking, all right? And non-conductors, insulators, such as most ceramics, semiconductors can be pure elements such as silicone, germanium, and compounds such as gallium, arsenide, cadmium, selenide. All right. Let's see what it's used for. It's are employed in the manufacture of various kinds of electronic devices, including diodes, transistors, integrated circuits. Okay, such devices have found wide application because of their compactness, reliability, power efficiency, and low cost. All right, so y'all get the point. That shit got to do with all that technology. So it's there, man. All right, and that's what they're gonna do with all this. It's all gonna lead to that exact mark. So it says the mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, yeah, that number is going into all this technology, man, to the that product, that barcode. Okay. And then it says, here's wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 603 and 300 and 603 goes into chi-size stigma. All right, which stigma goes into an actual cutting into the flesh, man. That's how you know that all this is gonna be a physical mark, and that's what it's leading to. And by them showing you things like this, all right, you know what time it is. It's that gradualism. They preparing you for what's to come. Okay? Cameras, scanning, speaking into a machine. All right? You literally want something, you're going to have to go into a store and go, which you know what? They're probably gonna have your ass scanning yourself before you go into the store. Then when you go into the store, you're gonna have to scan in the store for the things to open doors. Then you're gonna have to scan to pay that shit. You know, everything is gonna be scanning. Why? Because ultimately the main thing that's happening right now, which, you know, I wasn't gonna bring it out, but I'm gonna bring it out because it goes with the lesson. Okay. They want this to happen. Boom. The dollar is about to collapse. In order for this to go into to play out the way it's supposed to, the dollar has to collapse. Because now once the dollar collapses, now it can only be one thing, one solution. Everything has to be digital, which everything already is digital. Because again, we're living in the fourth industrial revolution. So everything is smartphone, smart cars, smart this, smart that, you know? So everything is digitalized, being digitalized for when that dollar falls. They're hitting you with the Bitcoin, all right? They're trying to let you know that that digital dollar is coming into play. That's why that shit was so high. All right, so the dollar is about to fall any single day now. Russia don't want to deal with us no more. I believe not so long ago, China was saying they didn't want to deal with us no more. If not, they're probably already not dealing with us. Okay, so it's gonna go into that mark of the beast. All right, let me read this right here. Ezekiel 7:19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Yeah, because ain't nothing gonna be worth shit anymore. That dollar ain't gonna be worth nothing. That silver, that gold ain't gonna be worth nothing. All right. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord YAHAWAH'S. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity. So yeah, people gonna be throwing money all over the fucking place. Gold, silver, you can basically pick that shit up anywhere. You know, they done tried so hard all these you know centuries of digging up and finding gold and diamonds and all that shit for nothing, because all that shit's gonna be brought down to naught. Okay, so let's go to the comment board to see what brothers had. Okay, yeah, and why you bring, since he said that right here. Okay, you know, you got 2 Corinthians 2:11. All right, lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant to Satan's devices, and we're not ignorant to the shit that he's pushing out on us. All right, the elect is that you're not gonna be able to deceive the elect, man. All right, the elect is the elect. Those are the chosen people that are written in the book. Okay, and it says Luke 10:18, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fell from heaven. I think you're missing scripture to that. All right. Let's look at Fisher's Turn Hunter 4, Ecclesiasticus 14:7. And if he doeth good, he doeth unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. Yeah, and we're seeing how this wicked society is being exposed, how Esau is being exposed. All right, we're exposing his ass every single day. All right, what is it? Okay, Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. All right, so yeah, Esau is made bare. We're uncovering his secrets, man. YAHAWAH'S ultimately, you understand? Matter of fact, 2 Thessalonians. What is it? 3, Slakia 2 and 8. All right. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord YAHAWAH shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And who's the spirit of his mouth? The prophets. That's why he's coming down on us with great wrath. And that's why he's pushing his agenda ASAP. Because we're exposing them, man. The wicked has been revealed through the spirit of his mouth, through the prophets. All right? Going back. He that hated dissembleth with his lips and layeth up deceit within him. All right? When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. Yeah, you can't trust this fool, man. Okay? Whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. And his wickedness is being shown right here. You even got these devils, their own tongue is falling upon them, man. Okay? Tells you that in I said, Salaki, I'm retarded with the keyboards. Don't do that. All right. Psalm 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Their own tongue is falling upon them. Their own people is exposing them. All right. Along with YAHAWAH'S speaking through his prophets and exposing them, all these other damn devils are exposing each other, exposing their agenda. They can't help themselves, man. The wicked is like that. The wicked cannot wait to show his wickedness at one point. Because he'll laugh at that shit, man. He laughs on all that wickedness. Like nothing, like it's all good. Like nothing's going to happen. Because they're prideful, all right? The pride of thine heart has deceived thee. Who diggeth a pit, whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he rolleth the stone, it will return upon him. That's right. And he digging a pit, but he gonna fall in his own pit. Just like when you got these people out here, our false prophets, our people that are false prophets, all right? They lead the blind, they shall both fall into a ditch. All right? So it's the same thing with the wicked. The wicked trying to make that pit, dig up that pit for us to fall, but they're going to fall into their own shit. All right? Because, matter of fact, their own Job 5 and 13. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. All right? Let me get it from 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. Yeah, so he gonna take them in YAHAWAH'S gonna take them right there in their own craftiness. Just when he's about to fill up his belly and he think that he got the whole entire world right where they need to be, all right, YAHAWAH'S is gonna lift up a standard against them. All right, let me get that real quick. All right, Job. It says, Job 20:23, when he is about to fill his belly, YAHAWAH'S shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Exactly. He going to lift up that standard against his ass. All right. He going to be, because he think that he not going to be touched. He think that YAHAWAH'S not going to crack them clouds. He crazy as hell. Bugged out his damn mind. Okay. What else we got here? That's right. Absolutely. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. Yeah, going into that Jacob's trouble. We're going to go through a whole lot of tribulation, man. We're going to see a whole lot of crazy shit out here before we make that kingdom. Lord willing, we are the men, and we are that number. In order for you to make it, you're going to have to see a lot of tribulation and go through it. Them days is going to be crazy, man. In those days, people going to be seeking death and shall not find it. All right? Let's get that real quick. Salakia. Yeah, I've been off. I must have been talking and that shit was not even had my face on there. And I'm gonna make sure everything was still on. Yeah, I might have played myself out. Was I still talking and y'all can still hear me? Damn, I hope I did. I hope I didn't fuck that up. Yeah, I might have threw myself off when I just did that. All right, but hey, that's pretty much the point. Okay. All these things are happening right before our eyes, and we are now entering into the time of Jacob's trouble, you know? And it's all going to be all gas, no brakes. So you got to be prepared for these times. You got to be prepared to endure in these times. Those that endure unto the end, the saints shall be saved. All right, so that's pretty much it. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So with that being said, Lord willing, it was edifying. All right. And I'm pretty much ended off on that note. To the next one. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Call Haloyim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. Those that were tuning in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the lesson was edifying. To the next one. Shalom.